Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Did you know there is a universal harmonic resonance that can influence our ability to coexist in a completely chaotic world, but in a peaceful state? If you'd like to learn more and how, stay tuned in for this 5-Minute Spirit Reboot. Joining me today are my special guest, Gregory Hogue, who is a best-selling author. He's an inventor. He's a researcher. And his wife, Gail, who is also an accomplished artist, a spiritual leader, and author, as they both wrote the book, Sacred Geometry, the Universal Language of Divine Alignment. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And I want to make a quick comment because, it feels like we are living in a very chaotic world. But from the perspective of sacred geometry and how the world is created, it is not chaotic. It is filled with rhythm and pattern and cycle and precision that you can count on.
I love that. Let's get into that because the word sacred geometry can be intimidating for a lot of people just simply because of the word geometry. Numbers. Like, what do numbers have to do with it?
Basically, it isn't about what you learned in high school. It's more about the relationship between everything that is. And we can tune into the way universe does things and the way it creates everything from atoms to galaxies. And for the last 40 years, we've been building tools that resonate with that essential energy that we have come to call sacred geometry. And that's what gets us in tune with the higher aspects of our being.
And what's interesting? We learned math and science in a very abstract way. We didn't learn what connected us in a way that was purposeful, that relates to our lives. And so we give people ways of coming into it so they can see how everything not only is structured, but how these numbers have patterns and they teach us. And we have people who read our books and say, oh my gosh, I wish I had learned geometry and math this way. I would have loved it. So I would invite people to let go of what you learned and find something that really connects you to the universe, that helps you be a multidimensional person and have access to the things that are beyond what we are familiar with sometimes.
What made you to decide to write this book?
Well, we've been building tools and tuning into higher dimensional information since I went through a Kundalini experience. Gail's had a near-death and was channeling Buckminster Fuller when we met over 40 years ago. So all the information that we've been accumulating over the last 40 years, we finally got it out in the form of a book. And there's a lot of new ways of looking at our reality from a higher perspective.
There's so many people who are opening up. They are wanting to understand who they are, what their life is about, and how their purpose can really come front and center. It's all about staying connected, because when we're connected, then everything starts to come into place. Our intuition really just goes way out there. The right things happen at the right time, serendipitous kinds of things.
I call miracles, Gail.
You can call them miracles, that's right.
Yes.
And we found how to take these three-dimensional geometries and bring them into a two-dimensional system that we can wear. And these are part of what we refer to as tools. They're supports to get us into resonance with higher aspects of our being.
Well, thank you. I appreciate both of you sharing your wisdom with our audience today. Where can people find Sacred Geometry by Gregory and Gail Hogue?
We have a website, and it's iconnecttoall.com. The letter I, the word connect, the number 2, all, all.com.
Thank you. And if you would like some more of these type of 5-Minute Spirit reboots, subscribe to the podcast and please share it with other people and review it so we can stay connected. And thank you for sharing your time with us today.